The three characters begin in their puppetry positions, with Satan behind them and Jesus moving beside them to pray. In this video, Jamie is demonstrating Satan, Shanna is number 1, Becca is number 2, and Morgan is number 3. Satan's movements may be slightly different at times than the other characters, so please watch Satan carefully if you are learning that role in the drama. First, we will show the whole march and box choreography. Then we will provide detailed instructions of all of the steps. You will start by stomping your right foot on count 1 and your left foot on count 3. When you stomp your left foot, your 2 feet will then come together and stay together. Next, look to the left on count 5, then back to the front on count 6. On count 7, bring your right hand up to your forehead in a salute, then drop your hand back down to your side on count 8. Now, let's do those 2 measures together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the next 2 measures, Satan will make 2 pushing motions, and the other characters will move their bodies forward and bend at the waist before coming up again. Each push sequence is 4 counts. You will bend your torso forward for 2 counts, and then come back up for 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you are coming up from going forward, your arms will dangle down and make a small scooping motion before coming up and pulling your shoulders back to full height. Repeat this sequence 1 more time for a total of 8 counts. Altogether, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, the first 4 measures with music. In the next section, Satan will make another pushing motion, except for this time, he will be pushing the characters to the left. On counts 1 and 2, you will bend at the waist and allow your torso to bend slightly with your head turned down to the left and looking at the ground. On count 3, Satan will make a pulling motion and character 3 will straighten back to her original position, up with her face towards the audience. Satan pulls character 2 on count 5 and character 1 on count 7. Let's do that sequence together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, the characters will do the following actions together. On counts 1 and 2, you will rotate your right arm and wrist from the middle of your chest up to your face in a scooping motion, making a fist. Repeat this action with the left hand on counts 3 and 4. On counts 5, bring both arms together, connecting them as one unit. On count 6, pull down your arms so your fists are under your chin. Look down on count 7, bringing your chin to your chest, and then look back up, facing forward on count 8. Let's do that sequence together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now those 4 measures with music. In the next part, Sheldon will be demonstrating Jesus. The focus will not be Jesus' choreography, but he is in the video to give an idea for spacing in the drama. On counts 1 and 2 of the next measure, you will bring down your arms from their position and bring them down to your side in an open position like the shape of an A. Next, all characters will move to their new positions, making a box around Jesus. Each character will take 2 steps to get to this new position, walking with their right foot on count 3, their left foot on count 5. You will now be in your position and stomp your right foot on count 7 and your left foot on count 8, bringing your feet together and pointing yourself in the direction you will need to walk for the next part of the sequence. Satan will be in the front right corner with his back to the audience. Character 3 will be in the back right corner facing character 1. Character 1 will be in the back left corner facing the audience. Character 2 will be in the front left corner facing Satan. Let's do that part again slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with music. Next, the characters will walk in a clockwise motion around in their box shape and will finish in their original position in the box. The walk to each new corner of the box is 1 measure. You move from one corner to another in 2 steps, stepping with your right foot on count 1, then with your left foot on count 2. Then step with your right foot to bring both feet together on count 4, where you turn on your left foot in a pivot motion to face the direction you will be walking next. Characters move back to their original position in the box. Let's do that part again slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. The characters then repeat this walk 3 more times to end up in their original position in the box. We will demonstrate this part starting from count 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we will show the entire box walk with music. Once the characters are back in their original position in the box, they will repeat the same march sequence as before, except for they will each be facing a different way in the box. Satan is facing forward, towards the audience. Character 3 is facing to her right. Character 1 is facing her back to the audience. Character 2 is facing to her left. The characters do the march sequence and the forward pushes together like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, the characters will each take 3 steps to move back to the front of the drama, making a line. Step to the front on your right foot on count 1, your left foot on count 3, your right foot on count 5, and then stomp your left foot on count 7, and your right foot on count 8. Notice that these stomps do not bring the legs together. Instead, the characters have their legs spread apart in a V shape. Let's do that part again slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, those last 3 measures with music. Satan will then simulate motions like he is putting the characters in shackles. You will put out your right hand to the side, in line with your hip with the palm out, and look at it on count 1. You will put out your left hand in the same way on count 3. In these actions, characters 1, 2, and 3 should show a look of fear on their faces. On count 5, bring your left wrist across your body to connect with your right wrist, making a shackle with your fingers slightly curved. On count 6, both hands are pulled left across the body, still at hip level, and then you move your head sharply to the right as Satan pulls on a chain on count 7. Let's do that part again, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The characters will then walk to each side with their shackles. For the entire shackle sequence, please refer to the original training video. In this video, we will show the sequence until the shackles of character 1 are broken. On count 1, step to the right with your right foot, bringing your shackles up to the right side of your face at the same time. On count 3, bring your left foot over to meet your right foot, and at the same time, move your shackles in front of your face so they are now to the left side of your face. On count 5, you will again step to the right and move your shackles to the right. And on count 7, bring your left foot in and move your shackles to the left. Let's do that part again, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you will use similar steps and movements, but in this measure, you will walk to your left. On count 1, step to the left with your left foot, bringing your shackles to the left. On count 3, bring your right foot over to meet your left foot and move your shackles to the right. Repeat this again for counts 5 to 8. First step left on count 5, then step in with your right foot on count 7. Now, that part again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now, the entire shackle sequence with music. We will now show the entire march, box, and shackle sequence from the back so you can follow along and practice.